Good morning, friends. How's everybody doing today? It's nice to see all of you. I hope you're well. Today we're going to do another math lesson. And as always, I start math with the calendar. So let me get the April calendar. Here it is. And let's look at our date for today. When I put my finger on the very last number on the calendar, it's a 29. I move my finger up, and the calendar tells me today is Wednesday. So today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. Today is Wednesday. The calendar tells me yesterday was Tuesday, and tomorrow will be Thursday. So let's write that in our notebook. Everybody take your pencil and open to your next page of your notebook, and let's write today's date. Today is Wednesday, and I know you know this by now. Wednesday is the name of our day, so when we write Wednesday, what kind of letter? We know it's a W, and we know it's going to be uppercase because it's the name of something. So uppercase W, and the rest of the letters are lowercase. Wednesday. Start with that in your notebook. Wednesday, comma. Today is Wednesday. That's a long one. I'll give you a minute to write it. Wednesday, April. April is the name of our month. And I know it starts with A, but again, because it's a name, I know it starts with uppercase A. April. Uppercase A, and the rest of the letters are lowercase. Wednesday, April. And the calendar just told us it's April 29th, comma, and it's still 2020. It will be 2020 for quite a while. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. Get that in your notebook. All right, let's look at our pattern. We've had an ABCD pattern here in April. Let's go through it and see if we can figure out what will be on the calendar tomorrow. Raindrop, Easter egg, umbrella, earth. 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 Say it with me. Raindrop, Easter egg, umbrella, earth. Raindrop, Easter egg, umbrella, earth. Raindrop, draw in your notebook what comes next. After raindrop would come, I'm going to draw it on my board. Raindrop, and then, did you get it? Easter egg. A, we're on the B part of the pattern. Raindrop, Easter egg. I'm glad it's not a raindrop or an umbrella because I don't think we need those today. It looks so bright and sunny out. Which is nice. We haven't had a lot of sunshine in this April. It's definitely been a rainy month. But, all right, today let's look at our goal. We're going to do another activity to help us with number sense. And our goal says, students, raise your hand if you're a student. Yes, all of you are kindergarten students. Students will solve word problems. We haven't done any word problems yet. We're going to solve word problems by drawing a picture and then writing a math equation. And then the next thing, students, that's you, you're right, will label their answer. Just like with measurement, we had to label our answer. Well, the same thing with word problems. We have to label our answer. Now, I like to call word problems story problems because word problems, well, they have words. I think that's why they're called word problems. But they also kind of tell a story. And when I think of a story, I think that stories have pictures. And so when you solve a word problem, the best thing to do is to draw a picture to go along with the story. And then that helps you solve the word problem or answer the question. In a story problem, a word problem, they're going to ask a question and you have to answer the question. And we answer it by drawing a picture and writing a math equation. So let me grab my markers here so we can draw a picture first. This first story says, Tom has 9 balloons. 3 balloons pop. How many balloons does Tom have left? So we want to answer that question. How many balloons does Tom have left? So it's a story. I need to draw a picture. And I can see this story tells me that Tom has balloons. So I'm going to draw balloons for my picture. Now, how many balloons does Tom have? The story tells me Tom has 9 balloons. So let's draw 9 balloons. You can do it in your notebook. 9 balloons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Everybody should draw 9 balloons. There are my balloons with strings. Tom has 9 balloons. So I start by drawing a picture. And the story is about balloons, so I chose to draw balloons. Does everybody have 9 balloons? Let's count and make sure it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I touched each one so that I'm sure I have the right amount. Now the story tells me 3 balloons popped. Well, if they popped, I think that means they go away because they popped. Oh, that's telling me I think this is going to be subtraction. But if they popped and they went away, I'm going to X out 3 of them because they popped and they're gone. So 1, 2, 3. I X'd out 3 balloons because they popped and they've gone away. So the question is, how many balloons does Tom have left? Well, let's count and see. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 balloons left. So when I label my answer, I don't just write 6. I say 6 balloons. Because if I just say 6, then it's, well, what does Tom have left? 6 what? 6 balloons are left. Now, let's write a math equation to match our picture. Well, I know some balloons went away, so that tells me it's going to be a subtraction. How many balloons did Tom start out with? He started out with 9. How many balloons popped or went away? 3. So 9 minus 3. I always need my equals before the answer. Or in this case, it would be the difference because the difference is the answer to subtraction. 9 minus 3, we learned up here, we had 9 and 3 went away. And when we counted, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balloons left. 9 minus 3 equals 6. So do you see how I read the story and I drew a picture? I X'd some out because some went away. I wrote the subtraction equation and then I answered the question. And I didn't just say 6. When the question asks how many balloons does Tom have left, I said 6 balloons, not just 6. That's labeling our answer. Good job, my friends. Let's try another one. I have another story over here. So turn to the next page of your notebook or find another spot on that page so that you'll be ready to draw and write an equation and answer the question. This story is about cookies. I love cookies. It says Jan has 3 cookies. Sal has 2 cookies. How many cookies do they have in all? I need to find out how many cookies Jan and Sal have all together. That's sounding like addition to me when I put two groups together. But let's draw a picture first. This story is about cookies, so I'm going to draw cookies. Jan has 3 cookies. I better draw her 3 cookies. Go ahead and draw 3 cookies for Jan. I'm going to put some dots for chocolate chips because chocolate chips are my favorite. So Jan's going to have 3 chocolate chip cookies. There's my picture of Jan's cookies. Sal has 2 cookies. So let me draw cookies for Sal. Sal has 1. Hers are also going to be chocolate chip cookies. 2. So there are Sal's cookies. Jan has 3 cookies. 1, 2, 3. Sal has 2 cookies. 1, 2. How many cookies do they have in all? So let's count and see how many in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 cookies. 5, and I don't just say 5. I have to label my answer. And I have to write cookies. I can copy it from the story. 5 cookies. Nice job. I see Patrick said 5. Camilla said 5. Lots of you said 5. 5 cookies. So now let's write our math equation. I know if we want to know how many they have all together, I have to add the amount that Jan has and the amount that Sal has. Jan has 3, so I'll start with a 3. I know this is addition because I'm adding 2 sets and putting it together. Sal has 2, so 3 plus 2 equals, and I know when we counted them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 plus 2 equals 5. So there's our story. We drew a picture. I think with word problems or story problems, that picture really helps. We drew a picture. We drew a math equation. This time it was addition. And we answered the question. We didn't just say 5. We said 5 cookies. Let's try another one. This one, this is about kindergartners because we are all kindergartners. 3 kindergarten friends are playing together. 1 friend goes home. How many friends are left? So 3 friends are playing. Well, this story is about kindergarten friends, so I need to draw 3 kindergarten children. I'm not a very good drawer, but I'll do my best. You go ahead too and draw 3 children that are playing. To make it quick, I'm just going to do stick people, but if you want to do it without stick people, that's fine. This kindergarten friend is wearing a skirt and a shirt and some shoes. And now I'm going to draw this kindergarten friend here. I think my friends are going to be girls. They're all playing together. Maybe they're playing hopscotch or something. So draw your 3 kindergarten friends. This kindergarten friend is wearing some pants, probably the gray uniform pants. And she has her shoes on. And I need 1 more kindergarten friend because the story tells me there are 3 kindergarten friends that are playing. So draw 1 more friend. This friend's going to have short hair sticking up. And all my friends are so happy because they're outside playing together. I can't wait till we get back to recess at school and we can all play together. So here are my 3 kindergarten friends. I started by drawing a picture to help me with the story. Okay, 1 friend goes home. So that means one of the friends has to go away. So I'm going to X out one of the friends because I really can't just erase it from my page since I used markers. But we'll say this friend that I drew first has to go home. So we'll X that out to show that she's going home. How many friends are left? Let's count and see. 1, 2. 2 what? 2 friends. I don't just say 2. I have to label my answer. 2 friends are left. And again, this story was about something going away. That tells me it's going to be subtraction. How many friends did we start with? There were 3 friends that were playing. How many friends went home? 1. So 3 minus 1 equals, how many friends are left playing? 1, 2. 2 friends are left playing. Again, I read my story. I drew a picture to help me. I wrote the equation. This time it was a subtraction equation. And when I answered the question, I labeled my answer. How many friends are left? I didn't just say 2. I said 2 friends. All right, I have one more story for us. Let's see what this one says. This one says, Bob has 4 lollipops. He buys 3 chocolate bars. How many pieces of candy does Bob have? So Bob's like me. He likes candy. I sure do like candy. Bob has 4 lollipops. He must have those just in his pocket or in his lunchbox. I'm going to draw Bob's lollipops. He has 4. 1, 2. You go ahead and draw them also. 3, 4. And they're going to be the swirly kind of lollipops where the color swirls around like this. Bob has 4 lollipops. There they are. He buys 3 chocolate bars. So my chocolate bars will be a rectangle shape. 1, 2, 3. And probably on the front of the paper it says chocolate, so that he knows those are chocolate bars. Chocolate is what I'm writing on each chocolate bar. Are you drawing 3 chocolate bars? All righty, here's my picture. Bob has 4 lollipops. 1, 2, 3, 4. He buys 3 chocolate bars. 1, 2, 3. How many pieces of candy does Bob have? Well, let me find out and count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should I just say 7? No, I have to label my answer. 7 pieces of, and I'll write the other part down here, candy. Bob has 7 pieces of candy because he started out with 4 pieces and then he bought 3 more. So let's see. I'm thinking this is going to be addition because I have 2 sets that I have to combine and push together. Bob started out with 4 lollipops. Bob bought 3 chocolate bars, so 4 plus 3 equals, and how many pieces of candy does Bob have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7 pieces of candy. Again, I drew a picture and then I wrote an equation. This time it was an addition equation. And when I answer the question, I always label my answer. I don't just say 7 because we won't know 7 what? Oh, 7 pieces of candy, because that's what the story was about. Good job, my friends. We solved story problems, word problems today. So let's check our goal and see if we did what we were supposed to. Students will solve word problems by drawing a picture. Yep. I drew a picture of candy. I drew a picture of children playing. I drew a picture of balloons. So we drew pictures. Write a math equation. Each time I used my picture to help me write the math equation. And then we will label our answers. And we always labeled our answers. We didn't just give a number for the answer, but we told what we were talking about. 9 balloons, 7 candies, 2 children. We always label our answer. Okay? Well, my friends, next week for homework, I'm going to give you some story problems so you can practice what we learned in today's lesson. So you'll be drawing some pictures and writing a math equation and answering each question and labeling it. That will be a homework assignment next week. So I'm glad you followed along with me today. I can see lots of great answers in the chat over here. Everybody, I see people that labeled their answer. Ken said 2 friends left. Michael said 3 candies left. I'm sorry, he said 7 pieces of candy. I like the way we labeled our answer and didn't just write the number. All right, friends, that's our lesson for today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.